Welcome back. This is part 2 of Project 2. I think where we left it last time is I said that I was going inside to clean up the bone a little bit. And you can see that I've done that. Turns out that all of that brown bit that I really liked was dirt. Most of it anyway. So just keep that in mind. What I am going to do is I will stain this, and that'll be in this video segment. Hopefully you'll find that kind of interesting. I do want to mention though, however, it's a little more fragile than I thought. You'll see there's an area here. I had put it on the grinder, which is right here, the wire wheel brush, and it actually took off one of these nodules. Nodules? I don't know if that's the right word. But it took off one of these. And you have to be very careful about that because apparently they are a little fragile up in this end. They're on there very, very well. But when you put a power tool to it, that, it could be a little bit of a different story. So I've got it clamped here in my Craftsman vise with some teeth covers made of lead. Keep the bone and other items just from getting the score marks of the teeth. I have decided that I'm going to smooth this area out and go ahead and make myself a bit of a flat landing for some maker's mark at some point down the road. I'm not entirely sure how that'll work, but we'll kind of play it by ear. And then I have some dark walnut wood stain, and I think I'm just going to try that. It's what I have on hand. I do like dark walnut. Should contrast really nicely with the maple that I'm going to put on there. And then I'll come back by and all these high spots right here that I like so much from the last video I told you about. So this would be the back side of the handle, obviously the front side, and then all of these little nodules, I don't know if that's the right word, but all of those, the high spots in them, I'll come back with some sandpaper and I'll just really lightly hit those, and it should make that nice contrasting pop and look pretty good. I think the other thing that I've thought about is on this end, I'm not going to worry so much about tapering the bone, but what I have decided is I'm going to go with the transition piece. Now, I have a number of scraps of wood, and I may go with that. I have some ebony, which would be really nice. I have the maple. I have several species of maple. I have some mahogany. I have walnut and some cedar, some locust, some black locust, and some cocobolo, which is really pretty. May go with one of those, and so we'll kind of have to see how it turns out. But and oak, although I'd really like to stay with something really hard, probably like the ebony. I have some rock maple that's also pretty hard. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, and I'll start to do my flat surface grinding there with the Dremel, and you'll be able to see some of that. And then we will pause it again and do some staining, and that should probably be it for video number 2, and we'll see how all that happens. So see you later.